Hey Tony. Hey Tony, I just wanted to call you in, about some I just wanted to tell you about your mother, I gotta tell you about your mother, listen, it's hard for me to tell you this, I just, listen, me and your mother, we've been talking a lot, and it just doesn't appear it's working out, Listen, and Tony, I love you, kid. I love you, kid. But me and your mom, she just, number one, she thinks that, number one, I'm just gonna tell you right here, Tony. She was telling me, I'm not a good influence on you. Then I need to be surveyed. I need surveillance. I say, what the fuck is she talking about, Like I know I can parent my own kid, I know exactly what I'm doing with my own kid, And Tony, I want to let you know, your mother's gonna say a lot of things. She's gonna say I'm a bad influence. She's gonna say that I'm too deep in the mob business. She's gonna say all that, Tony? But listen, son. As long as you got me, it's gonna be alright, It's gonna be alright, The mob got your money. I got $1 million. We got $1 million for you. You can go to college. You can become in the business just like that. We making wine. We've been doing this since Prohibition, Tony. We've been doing this since the Prohibition, Tony. Your mother doesn't want me to do it anymore. But I got too much money. Tony, I can't do that. I can't give up on the livelihood. Hey waiter, we need give me a cup of red wine, Thank you, Capriccio. That's my boy. This might be my son, Tony, Tony, this is Capriccio. Capriccio, this is Tony. It's my son, Good looking kid, My jeans, Love you, Capriccio, Go fetch me that red wine now, Listen, Tony, I want you to know, no matter what happens between me and your mother, we're gonna be, me and you, we're gonna be close, I'm not gonna give up on you, kiddo. My dad left me when I was, about 7 years old, So, it wasn't easy for me growing up, Tony. I want you to know that, Got cigars, Tony. They saying it's gonna give us cancer nowadays. It's just crazy, I'm sorry we couldn't even, I'm sorry it couldn't have worked out. I know the idea of a divorce isn't good. I know your granny's real upset about this. I know she's not very happy about it. I know Graham. I know your grandpa isn't. I'm sorry, kid, I'm sorry. I didn't want it to come to this, but your mom. Listen, we made $1 million. We made $1 million off all the Prohibition stuff back in the day. We still got stuff going on, Tony. You know what I'm talking about. I can't tell you all of it until it's all said and done. But, man, Tony, listen, I want you to be a good kid. You are a good kid. You don't have any interest in none of the businesses, none of the post-prohibition alcohol business, none of the heroin we're pushing, none of that stuff that's going on here, Tony. And that's what I appreciate about it the most. You stick to yourself. You stick to it. And I appreciate that. You're a good kid, Tony. You're a good kid. Like I said, we got the $1 million for you. Your college funds. Everything. Thank you, Capriccio, my friend. Hey, Tony, this is that red wine. It's that good stuff, eh? That Cabernet. Fantastic Capriccio, eh? Hey, what do you want to eat, Tony? What do you want to eat? Bolognese, eh? Hey, Capriccio, you want to say spaghetti bolognese, eh? You want some Parmesan? You want some Parmesan? Hey, give me a little side of mozzarella as well, eh? That's what we need, eh? Give me the special. Give me the, man, Capriccio, give me that, what's that, Capriccio, give me that, man, give me a mostaccioli, eh? Just go give me some mostaccioli and bring my son here what do you want, Tony? Lemonade? How old are you now, eh? A lemonade? Alright. Capriccio, get him a lemonade. Give him a lemonade. Thank you. Thank you. Anyway, Tony, listen, Tony. There's things you're gonna learn about me when you get older. And I don't want you to think that I'm a bad guy. That I'm a bad person. I don't want you to think that I never had your best interest in mind. Everything I ever did was for you, Tony. Everything I ever did for you. Everything I ever did was for you. Me and your mother. Your mother, as much as your beautiful mother likes to talk about me being a bad influence, all this stuff. She used to do it with me back in the day, eh? What do you think I met her? Your mom used to be an escort back at the old gentleman's club on 31st. How do you think I met her, eh? Back in the Prohibition days, 1931. That's when I first met her. Beautiful woman. That's what your mother used to be. So don't think that there's a fucking bird. Hold on, Tony. It's a fucking bird. Let me get that piece of shit. Listen, Tony. I don't want you to think that I'm some kind of bad guy. Or that your mother's some kind of bad guy. I don't want you to think anything of me, of your mother. Wherever, and just because it's not working out anymore doesn't mean we're still not a family. Because listen, your mother can say as much as she wants. I'm a bad influence. I'm not a good pops. Whatever she likes to say. But again, we're still a family. Still a family. That woman still means the world to me, eh? Listen. Hey, Capriccio. What the fuck is this lemonade, eh? I'm paying you, eh? That is fucking... Sorry, Tony, I'm sorry. Capriccio's usually on his shit, but... The other day, I'm gonna tell you about Capriccio, man. So it's his mother. Capriccio's mother. Quit the laughing. I'm trying to talk to my son. Listen, his mother used to be, listen, we had to take care of his mother. Listen, Capriccio's father used to be a big shot around here, eh? He controlled most of the business, most of the shifting around of the heroin and everything like that. We had to take, he used to be a big part of the business, eh? Capriccio's mother found out about his father. Capriccio's mother didn't like that very much. We had to take care of her, and I know Capriccio's a good guy. Didn't want to have to do it to his mom. His mother was wonderful. But we had to get rid of her, eh? I mean, I'm just saying. I don't know where she is. She's somewhere in the river. I gotta be honest with you, Tony. She's somewhere in the river, eh? She's somewhere in the fucking river, eh? That's all I know about it, eh? Hey, Capriccio! What did it's a lemonade! It's a lemonade, Capriccio. What are you talking about? It's a lemonade. What are you doing? Jackass, give me a lemonade, eh? Jesus Christ. Listen, Tony, I'm sorry, number one. Listen, I know Capriccio's going crazy. I know he's real worked up about all the shit that happened, but Hey, thank you, Capri. Hey, for the fucking lemonade, eh? Told you about 10 minutes ago now. Damn, that's fucking $10 off your tip, you dipshit. Jesus Christ. Listen, Tony. Listen, Tony, I love you, kid. I don't tell you that a lot because I want you to be a strong man. I want you to grow up. I want you to be a man like me. But, you know, let me take a sip here real quick. Listen, I just, you know, I love you, kid. I love you, kid. I don't want you to go down the same route as me. I don't want you to. It was tough growing up. Hey, Capriccio. Hey, Capriccio, get him a red wine. Get him a red wine. He's not 20. He's not 21. He's not 21. Is that what you just said? Hey, Capriccio. Hey, Capriccio, how about you come here real quick? Capriccio, if you don't bring my fucking son a red wine so I can take a cheers with my fucking son, I'm gonna blow your fucking cat back in front of your father. Alright? So hey, Capriccio. Thank you. Give me a fucking red wine. Thank you, Capriccio. Thank you. Listen, I want you to be a real man. You gotta take things into yourself. You gotta be a confident man, eh? That's what you just gotta do. I mean, Jesus. You can't be like fucking Capriccio, eh? He's a little bitch. I'm gonna be honest, he's a bitch. His mom raised him as a bitch, so we had to take care of her. She's down the fucking river. What did I tell you? She's down the river. She's down the river with Miss Liberty. She's in the fucking water. She's tied up legs and arms with a bullet hole right in the fucking cranium, eh? Listen, it wasn't anything personal. It was business. She was gonna tell the feds. Feds didn't have to know about that, eh? Feds didn't have to know about that. I had to take care of Capriccio's mother. So, these fucking cigars, eh, man? God damn. What are they putting in these fucking Cubanos now, eh? Jesus Christ. Man, this shit. Whew, tougher than they used to be, eh? Hey, Capriccio, where's it at? Where's it at? Capriccio, this is ridiculous. What are we doing? I'm here paying you. You're losing all your tip money. You might even lose your son. Alright, Capriccio? Listen, I just want a fucking red wine for my boy here. He just turned 17. You think he's not a man? You know what I was doing at 17? I caught my first body at 17. This guy. This fucking dude. He was on 6th Street, Brooklyn. This fucking big dude. He comes out of nowhere. He goes, hey, what are you fucking talking to my son for? I was like, who the fuck's your son? He's like, my fucking son, Tommy. I was like, it's none of your fucking business why I'm talking to Tommy. He comes out of here with this big fucking knife. He starts talking all this shit. I pull out this small cleaver right off the fucking thing, right in the throat. Right in his throat. Fucking called my dad over. You know, my dad left me when I was 7, but listen, he comes over back time to time, and he helped me with some stuff, you know. And my dad, he's like, hey, you know, you always got to take stuff. You got to always bring it to Lady Liberty, you know. That's what we used to do. We take it over to Liberty, dump it in the water. It's right where Capriccio's mother is too. Listen, 17 years old. He's a man. I mean, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Holy shit, is that Anton? Anton, hey! Hey, come meet my boy. Anton, come here, meet my boy. Tony, this is Anton. This is the guy right here. You should have known back in 1936. Me and Anton. We were stuck in this fucking diner. And Anton goes, Anton, he goes fucking... He says, one day I'm gonna own this restaurant. I was like, Anton, you're fucking crazy, you're silly. And I was like, hey, you know, Anton, if you're gonna really own this restaurant, you gotta whip up a mean spaghetti sauce. So he goes into the kitchen. He gets that shit whipped up about 30 minutes. I was like, I was like, Anton, what's taking so fucking long? Hey, he comes over, brings me a plate of this spaghetti. Tried it, best spaghetti I ever had in my life. 22 years old and I met the best chef ever. That's fucking Anton right there. Now to this day, 1966, he owns this fucking family restaurant, eh? This is Anton for you. Tony, listen, I want you to be like Anton. Anton's the shit. Anton, what the fuck is wrong with Capriccio, eh? I know he took care of his mother, but I mean, this is ridiculous. He still hasn't brought me he still hasn't brought me for the wine. He still hasn't brought the wine. What are we doing? No is the spaghetti bolognese. No is this fucking. This is ridiculous. I'm still waiting on it all. Even a little bit of mozzarella for the side. I mean, what the fuck are we doing? I mean, really, it's ridiculous. All right, listen, Tony. Here's your fucking wine. Capriccio, what is taking so long? You ran out. You had to go to the wine cellar. That's some fucking bullshit, Capriccio. You should have had the wine done. You should have had the wine out before we even came here. I came in here. I told you 2 days ago, right after we dumped your mom with Lady Liberty, that I was gonna be in here and you were gonna be my waiter and I was gonna show you who's boss. And you wanna not even have the wine out of the cellar? Listen, Capriccio, I love you. I grew up with you, Capriccio, but I'm about to dump you right where your mother is if you don't give me my fucking bolognese from my boy here. You don't even gotta bring me my fucking mastacholi anymore. You just gotta bring my son, my boy, his bolognese with his fucking mozzarella, or I'm gonna have some fucking shots riddled in your corpse, eh? I'm gonna dump you right where you belong, alright? That's all I gotta do, okay? This is ridiculous that you're still not bringing me my fucking food. We've been here for what? Fucking 15 minutes now? What are you doing? I know the cook's back there. It's fucking Anton. It's Anton. Anton can cook up a spaghetti in 2.5, eh? Have me out the door. Jesus Christ. Hold on, Tony. I gotta go to the bathroom. Be right back, Tony. Your bolognese. Tell him what the fuck to do. Tell him if he comes back one more time without that fucking bolognese, tell him that your father is gonna leave him 6 feet, not only underground, not only underwater, but in the fucking mantle. Let him know. I'm gonna go to the bathroom, son. Hey, Tony, I'm back. Took a real quick piss. I'm gonna be honest, Tony. I didn't even wash my fucking hands, eh? I got a clean dick. You don't even gotta worry about it, eh? Hey, he brought the red wine for you, eh? Cheers, son. Hey, cheers. Hey, to a loving family, eh? To a loving fucking family, eh? Hey, give me another cheers, son. That's a fucking boy right there, eh? How that wine taste, eh? Tastes good? Listen, I'm gonna tell you something about your grandmother. First time I met your grandmother. First time I met your grandmother, it was your mom's house. I met her after, it was 19, sorry, that fucking cigar, eh? It was right after I met you. As a dancer. Your mother was a whore. I'm gonna be honest with you. Your mother was a whore. But your mother was like, we can go over to my mom's house. We can have a fucking Your mom will make a little bit of, she'll make a lasagna or something. I was like, alright, I'll do it. I'll do it. And I went over to her house. I met your grandmother. Your grandmother was the most wonderful woman I ever met. She comes out. She goes, who the fuck is this cat? I was like, hey, what is going on here, eh? Your mother goes, oh, this is fucking, is my boyfriend, eh? Her mother was like, your boyfriend. I'm like, yeah, I'm the boyfriend. I'm the boyfriend. I don't like to be called the boyfriend. If we're down, we're down. You might as well call me a husband. But, so, she brings out this big platter. This fucking huge platter lasagna. She's been making lasagna for fucking 4 hours now. This is ridiculous. Ricotta cheese everywhere. Got ricotta right up the ass. You know, she pops it up onto a big fucking plate. She goes, hey, here you go. I was like, holy shit, this is the best lasagna I've ever fucking had, Tony. Hey, quiet it! Quiet down. I'm trying to talk to my son. What are you doing? God damn. Anyway. Jesus Christ. Anyway, we're tasting the lasagna. I'm like, this is the best goddamn lasagna I ever had in my life. You know, she was like, hey, you know what the secret is? I was like, what's the secret? She goes, love. I was like, it's some fucking cornball shit. It's some shit my mom would say, eh? That's corny. She goes, no, but it's the truth. It's love. I was like, tell me, how is it love? She's like, listen, you'll never get this, kid, until you do. She told me, passion is love. It doesn't matter if you follow a recipe to a T. If there's no passion, it doesn't have the flavor. You know, it doesn't have the love. It doesn't have the passion. She's like, if you follow life like a recipe, instead of following life with passion, you're never gonna find your true happiness. If you follow life like a script, like you're supposed to do something, if you follow life like a lasagna recipe, and you don't just sit down and make it with passion, you're never gonna love yourself. You're never gonna. And I was stunned. At that moment, I was like, you know, it spoke to me. I got up from that table and I was like, ma'am, that's wonderful. Like, I gave her a hug. I gave her a big hug. Me and your mother, we went upstairs. She read me a book. I fucked the brains out. Went back home. Fantastic night. Your grandmother was the best. Her lasagna was amazing. God bless that woman. God bless that woman. Hey, Capriccio, it has been, how long has it been? It's literally been forever. Capriccio, it's been 23 minutes. 23 minutes. It does not take that long for a bolognese. What are we doing? What are we doing? This is ridiculous. Hey, listen, if I don't have my bolognese within 5 minutes, I swear to God, you're gonna see your mother tonight. You're gonna see your mother tonight. Your father is gonna go too. Everybody's gonna go, okay? It's raining outside. It's pouring. It's pouring. There's barely anyone in the restaurant. There's one little couple down there eating. There's barely anyone in the restaurant. It's pouring rain. It's a Friday night. It's cold. It's December 26th, 1966. Alright? Come on. What are we waiting on? It's a bolognese, eh? Jesus Christ. Anyway, dude. God damn. There's something fucking Anton must be in the back wanking his dick or something, because I've never had a bolognese take this much time. It's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. Anyway. Listen, Tony, listen, kiddo. Got cigars. You wanna puff the cigar, kiddo? Just one little puff. Don't suck it. Don't inhale it. Just smell it. All you gotta do is keep it in your mouth. Blow it out the side of your mouth. Left side of your mouth if you want to look nice. Right side of your mouth if you want to claim dominance over somebody. Go to a bar. Blow it out the right side of your mouth, right in the bartender's face. if you want to show him who's boss. Left side of your face if you just want to relax. Always do it right side. Always do it right side. Doesn't matter where you at. Doesn't matter if you had a fucking date with your new wife, right? Doesn't matter if you had a fucking Yankees game, eh? You blow it out the right side of your fucking face. That's why everybody around you will know who's fucking boss, eh? You don't want one? Mouth cancer? What the fuck are you talking about, eh? That's some bullshit, eh? You know what my doctor told me? My doctor told me, couple cigars a day keeps the fucking doctor away, eh? Mouth cancer. Tony, listen, kid. Listen, kid, I love you, but you gotta get a little fancy with it, okay? That's some bullshit. Mouth cancer. Science? What the fuck are you on about? They proved it. Listen, Tony. It's the wonderful, beautiful year of 1966. I think that if cigars caused mouth cancer, we know by now, eh? It wouldn't just be some new information. Unless the fucking tobacco industry was some, like, crazy monopoly that was secretly giving people cancer this whole time, but it was addictive and it made a lot of money, so they kept doing it. That'd be fucking ridiculous, though. That'd be like one of the biggest fucking scandals of the century. No way. I don't fucking believe it. That's some bullshit. Take a puff of this, eh? Attaboy. Attaboy. Why are you fucking coughing, pussy? You're not supposed to inhale it. Listen, take a little bit of wine right after that. Yeah. Right there. Right there, boy. That's what we like, eh? Hey, Capriccio, I swear it's been 5 minutes. No bolognese. No bolognese. No bolognese. You know what, Capriccio? You know what I'm gonna have to do, Capriccio? You know what I'm gonna have to do for you, Capriccio? I'm gonna have to beat the shit out of you in front of my son. You're gonna have to get your ass beat. You don't want to get your ass beat. Well, I bet your mother wouldn't. Yeah, I bet your mother didn't want it either. But I dislocated it both the fucking arms and threw her in the river. Threw her right next to Lady Liberty with a fucking bullet hole right in the cranium. I bet your mother didn't want it either, but I had to. Right? Let me give you one last chance. If this bullet... Right there. There's the bolognese. How fucking hard was it? How hard was it, Capriccio? How hard was it to bring a fucking bolognese? How much is it to bring a fucking bolognese? What the fuck is that? You just dropped $2 on the floor? Did you just drop $2 fucking on the floor? You stupid idiot. You dumbass. You just dropped $2 out of your jacket? I'm taking that $2. Thank you very much. Fucking Capriccio, you dumbass. You dropped $2 on the fucking floor. I'm taking it now. That's my money. That's my money. Listen, I might give it back to you if you keep being a good waiter. But you're the dumbass that dropped $2 fucking on the floor. Jesus Christ. Go to the back. Get Anton for me. Go get Anton for me. I gotta tell him about this shit. Hey, I didn't fucking ask. Give me Anton. We're not friends. I'm not laughing and giggling with you. Give fucking Anton. I'm not gonna ask twice. Thank you, pussy. Bye. Anyway, Tony, listen. You can't... Pussies like Capriccio, that little bitch, I knew him from elementary. That little pussy. You know what he did? I was up there getting girls on the playground. You know what that pussy was doing? He was playing in the dirt, looking for worms. Do you want to be one of those fucking idiots? You want to be looking in the dirt for worms, or do you want to be digging for gold? You want to be making money like me? Stupid ass Capriccio. Anton, the boy, Anton. Listen, Anton, I want to tell you something about Capriccio. This stupid motherfucker came up here. He came up here. He gives me my bolognese. And then he drops $2 on the floor. His stupid ass, his little apron with his money in it. He drops $2 on the floor right in front of me. He doesn't even realize it. The stupid fuck sees me pick it up. He doesn't even say anything. He watches me take his own money and he just looks at me. He just allowed himself to get bitched by a grown man. At that point, you're just my slut. At that point, eh? You might as well get down and blow me. I mean, this is ridiculous. I mean, seriously. Anton, listen, how about you do this for Capriccio? Fire Capriccio right fucking now and make him get out of the restaurant so by the time I leave, I don't cut his fucking head off. Because I'm getting so pissed at this kid. This cat thinks he's the shit. He came at the beginning. He's acting all happy. I was like, maybe Capriccio changed. Maybe he grew a pair of balls bigger than fucking marbles. But no. His balls shrunk. Pair of 2 raisins. 1.5 raisins. Fucking idiot. Anton, listen. I'll let you go back to get to your work. Tell Linda down there that I said I haven't, you know, I haven't said hi to her in a while. I haven't seen her since fucking, what, 1942? 1942, I remember her husband went off to the war. And, I went over that one night to comfort her, and she ended up sucking my meat. That was fucking ridiculous. You know, it was unfortunate her husband never came back. Normandy. Fucking Jesus Christ. Jesus, man, it was fucking tough. But, you know, I just want to just tell her that, you know, I think about it time to time. You know, she's a wonderful lady. 2 kids. 2 beautiful kids. Tell her everything, you know. Listen, Tony, I'm thinking about something for you. Listen, Tony, Listen, Tony, I was thinking about the war. You know, and when that fucking mustache, one-ball, incestual, fecal fetish piece of shit came in. Home country, Italy, taken over by that piece of shit. Listen, I remember being so mad that night when I heard fucking Italy was invaded. I remember being so fucking mad that night. So fucking mad that night. You know, and I got up. I almost joined the military just then. I almost joined the military just fucking then. You know, and you know what stopped me? Your mother. Your fucking mother. Your mother. She goes, hey, listen, if you get shot down there, because God forbid you do, you stupid ass, you can't aim for shit. And that was true. I still suck with my guns. I end up dumping a whole fucking chamber before I actually hit somebody. It's true. She's like, you're a sack of shit when it comes to aiming. You can barely point the fucking gun. And that was true too. She's like, your ass is gonna get killed. You enlist, you're dead. Alright? And we're gonna have to raise Tony growing up with no fucking parents. No parents. Like, and I was like, I can't do that. Man, Tony, you should have seen the day that piece of shit killed himself, eh? That piece of shit killed himself. When that motherfucker, he was in the bunker with that Eva Braun bitch. Blew his own cap out. What a pussy, eh? Seriously, what a pussy move, really. They should have let me down there in the bunker with him. I would have beat his ass, eh? I would have beat his fucking ass. I would have gone tussle to tussle. Jesus Christ, fuck that piece of shit, eh? Stupid piece of shit. God, Tony. This is ridiculous. What do I think about the president? I fucking love him. You know, you know, I'm lying. I'm lying to you. I fucking hate Lyndon. You know who I like? You know who was a real fucking man? John F. Kennedy. He was a real fucking man. Such a shame he had to come in with our business, though. Such a fucking shame. Such a shame. He came in with the business. Jack Kennedy. He interfered with our business. We just had to do what we had to do. Listen, I'm not proud of what happened. He was a fucking man. He was the best fucking guy I ever knew. I love JFK. I loved him. Pioneered the civil rights movement, too. Do you know how fucking hard it was, man? I remember back in the day. This was fucking ridiculous. You know, Louis Armstrong, best fucking trumpet player in the world. Couldn't even be allowed in certain places to play music. He was the best fucking artist I ever heard in my life. Louis Armstrong. And they didn't even let him in certain bars to play. Are you fucking serious? Are you serious? Just because of the color of his skin, he can't come in here and play the fucking trumpet. Are you serious? You know, there's some bullshit. That's really some fucking stupid bullshit, eh? It was some fucking... I'm tired of that bullshit right there, man. Some fucking bullshit, eh? Hey, Capriccio, give me some more wine. Give me some more wine, eh? Give me some more... I didn't ask if oh, there's not enough. Oh, there's not enough wine. Well, we gotta go to the cellar. I didn't ask for the fucking backstory. I didn't ask for the fucking graphic novel. I want you to give me and my son some new wine. Alright? Thanks, pussy. Anyway, so fucking... I remember I went to this Louis Armstrong show. He fucking... He walks... I get so excited. He's planning to go to this place. And they don't fucking let him in. Are you fucking serious? They don't let him in? The bouncer was like, hey, look at him. I was like, what the fuck are you talking about, look at him? That's the best fucking trumpet player. That's the best musician. That's the best jazz and blues fucking artist I've ever heard in my life. Best voice. Silky smooth voice. And you're not gonna let him in because of the color of his skin? Bouncer looked at me and shrugged. You know what I fucking did? I pat Louis on the back. We went to this here diner. We went to this fucking here diner. He played right here in Anton's diner. You know what happened to the bouncer? Bouncer was sinking with Lady Liberty. Right with fucking Lady Liberty that night. Right with fucking Lady Liberty. We took him to the back. Dumped his body right there. Stupid piece of shit. That's what I don't like about that bullshit. How are you gonna hate someone because of the color of their skin? Hate them because they suck. I hate everybody. But not one bit of that fucking hatred comes from fucking pigmentation. That's some stupid bullshit, eh? Some stupid bullshit. That's why I love JFK. Because he made it so... Him and Dr. King, you know, they changed the world, eh? They changed the world. And listen, it didn't do much for us. You know, we weren't the ones affected some, but I want you to tell everybody. I want you to tell everybody what it meant. Listen, and every time you meet one of those pieces of shit, they exist down the fucking street. Sock them in their face. Just give them one quick bam, right in the fucking eye. Right in the eye. Right in the fucking eye. Thank you, Capriccio. You're listening. You're listening. You're listening, Capriccio. I might have to... Capriccio, you might get a fucking promotion from dumbass to stupid ass. You're not a fucking... Look at you. Look at you. Now go to the fucking... I don't want to see your face anymore, Capriccio. I got enough wine. I got enough wine, right? Do I want to refill on the lemonade? Does he look like he's still drinking the lemonade? Is that what he looks like he's doing? Does he look like... How much you use your fucking eyeballs? Does it look like he's drinking the lemonade? Does it look like he's drinking it right now? Does it look like he even touched the fucking lemonade? Is that what that looks like, Capriccio? No, it doesn't? It doesn't look like it? Okay, so then maybe he doesn't need a refill on the fucking lemonade. How about that? Maybe he doesn't need it. Maybe that's not what he needs. Jesus Christ. What the fuck is wrong with him? Did you see that, Tony? He came up and asked, need a refill on the lemonade? Listen, it's fucking full. You haven't even touched it. What does he mean the refill? What is he gonna... He's gonna fucking pour and it's gonna overflow like the fucking world flood. Fucking Moses better build another boat or some shit. It's gonna fucking overflow the cup and get all over the table, this stupid ass. Never mind, dude. He's not even gonna get a promotion. He's going down. Jesus Christ. Fucking ridiculous. Fucking ridiculous, Tony. What about it? Oh, yeah. Gemini. Yeah, Gemini finished back in November. Back in November, the space mission. The Gemini shit. Listen, Tony, I can't believe they're fucking sending people into space. Can you believe that shit? What the fuck are we doing up there? Man, Tony, listen, Tony. Yeah, cigar, Jesus. Listen, Tony, I don't know what the hell we're doing going up in space. Alright? What are we doing there? Number one, there's no fucking air. There's no air. You can't breathe. And what are you gonna do? You're gonna make some big fucking... You're gonna make a big fucking box that's filled with oxygen or something? Dipshit, what happens if someone lights a match with pure oxygen? Whole thing goes pop. Tell me how I know? How do I know? Fucking, I'll tell you, one night, 1953. Alright, met this guy. Jeff Hambert. This fucking, he thought he could come in here and tussle. Jeff fucking Hambert. His ass was from Philadelphia. Jeff Hambert. What kind of name is Jeff fucking Hambert? He comes in, he's like, I want half the stock. I was like, fucking stock of what? Who are you? I don't know who the fuck you are. He goes, I want half the heroin. From all the money we're doing with the heroin business, you want half the stock? You want half the money? He was like, yeah, who do I look like? I was like, you look like a jackass coming in here asking for all that shit. What are you doing? So he starts popping off shots. Bam, bam, bam. He didn't hit me once. Stupid fuck was cross-eyed. He shot the wall behind me, 12 feet away from me, dumbass. But I was getting shot at. I'm not even gonna lie. I was a little scared. So I had to jump on the floor. And we were currently set up shop in this little clinical office, eh? And he was popping off shots. So what I had to do is I took these oxygen canisters for the old people. I cranked them on. They started spraying oxygen everywhere, and I jumped out the fucking window. The next shot he had, room filled up with pure oxygen. Next shot he had, the ignition, blew up the whole fucking building. He was dead. Police didn't know what happened. You liking that bolognese, son? Yeah, Anton knows how to make a good one. Anton knows how to make a good bolognese. You don't want to go back to your mother? Why not? Your mother's wonderful. Your mother's a wonderful woman. That woman can cook better than... I mean, not better than her mother. Your grandmother. Like I told you about that lasagna. Jesus Christ. But your mother can cook up some incredible food. She made this fucking spaghetti and meatballs. 1960, I remember it. It was Thanksgiving of 1960. No fucking turkey. We didn't have no turkey. We were broke as shit. You think we could afford a turkey in 1960? You silly out your willy. She made spaghetti that night. We sat down, twirled it up. I mean, truly the best spaghetti. She added a little sugar to the sauce. Added this deep sweetness that I didn't think fucking spaghetti could have. It was like eating candy, but not sweet. I don't know what it was. It wasn't like... It was like eating candy spaghetti. It's fucking incredible. She hasn't put sugar in it since. She says she's pre-diabetic. I think she's a pussy. But whatever. I don't know what the fuck a pre-diabetic is. All this fucking shit they're coming up with nowadays. I mean, Jesus Christ. It's a disorder with insulin. Insulin, isn't that the shit you put in your attic? Isn't that what keeps your house warm? The fuck is insulin? Your pancreas. The fuck? What are you talking about? Tony, listen. Tony, you're a smart kid. You're a smart kid. When I was growing up, I didn't know what the hell a fucking pancreas was. Listen, kid, when I was growing up, we only knew about like 3 organs. Number 1. The liver, because we drank so much, we had to be careful about that one. The heart, because that's where all the love comes from in the brain. Listen, and now you guys know about this fucking large intestine, small intestine, medium intestine, tiny intestine, fucking extra large intestine. I don't know what all this shit is. You're done with your bolognese, son. You only had like... Well, you had like 3/4 of it, but you still got a couple bites left. You sure you don't want the rest? God, I don't want to get fucking Capriccio over here, but we gotta box this up. Hey, Capriccio, get over here. We need a box. Oh my God, the size. What size do you need? Really, Capriccio? You asking me what fucking size I need for the box? What is with you and not using your eyeballs? First of all, you drop your $2 on the floor. Next, you ask my son if he needs a refill on the lemonade that he hasn't even drank. It's still full to the fucking top. And now you're asking, what kind of size box does he need? He's still got a quarter plate left of bolognese. Do you think he needs a tiny box, or do you think he needs a large box for the large portion of the bolognese? What do you think he needs? The large box. Yeah, the large one. Good fucking... I don't know. What is wrong with you? Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ. Get Anton over here. Get fucking Anton over here. I need to tell him this shit again. This is ridiculous. Listen, Tony. What? They want to go to the moon? Jack Kennedy just said that shit. Jack Kennedy said that we were gonna go to the moon by the end of the decade, but I thought he was just being a jerk off. I'm gonna be honest. I thought he was just fucking around. They're really planning to go to the moon. What about the fucking commies? What about the Reds? What if they get there before then? What if the fucking Reds? That's a concern. Well, of course it's a concern. Fucking the Reds, what are they gonna do? It's fucking insane. Anton, come here. Hey, listen. You gotta fire Capriccio right fucking now. Right now. He just came over and asked my son here. Look at how much bolognese that is. How big of a box do you think that needs? A large? Exactly, a large. Takes one fucking eyeball. You look at it for 2.5137 seconds, and you know immediately. You don't have to ask what kind of box you need. It's right in front of you. He came up. He goes, "What kind of size box do you need?" Well, shit. If I had a small box, it would have. Jesus Christ! I just wanted to let you know. Just wanted to let you know. Anyway. Listen, I think the Reds are going to get to the moon before us. I'm going to be honest. Listen, because they sent the first motherfucker into space. They're going to put the first motherfucker on the moon. I mean, Jesus Christ. They're going to do it. I'd be surprised if they don't nuke the moon. They're going to fucking nuke the moon. They're dropping nukes all over Nevada. I went to Las Vegas. Hey, listen, kid, I went to Las Vegas, 1959. Alright? We were fucking gambling. All the fucking sudden, the ground rumbles. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? I get outside. I was like, there's no fucking earthquakes in Nevada. I look over, there's a fucking mushroom cloud. I'm like, are the fucking Reds attacking? What the hell? Casino manager comes over. He's like, nah, they're just testing. They're just testing at fucking Homey Airport. I'm like, what the fuck is Homey Airport? What is Homey Airport? They were like, it's the ranch. I was like, what is the fucking ranch? What is this weird fucking... Some dipshit comes out of nowhere. He's got this high-pitched voice. He goes, hey, where I'm from, they call it Area 51. I was like, what the fuck is Area 51? I knew of a place... Man, I knew of a strip club down in the Bronx called Area 32. And there were 32 gilfs in there, son. I'm talking 32 cougars. I mean, titties sagging to their knees, but woo, were they beautiful. I knew of that. I don't know what a fucking Area 51 is. That little jackass. I got him. Fucking. I told him he was a jackass. Anyway. He really was a jackass. Listen. Cougars? What's wrong with cougars? Ew. The fuck are you talking about? You never been with a cougar? Listen, hey, listen to this thing about a cougar. A lot of people think that shit doesn't work anymore. Because, they get old. It doesn't work. They lose their talent. But listen, a cougar knows how to do it the best. Listen, they've been doing it for so long. They've been doing it their whole life. They get on top and they fucking treat it like it's a goddamn gymnasium. They start doing flips. They start doing tricks. You know that shit where they grab the fucking... The big stick and they do a flip with the stick? Doing that shit on it. I'm stunned. Yeah, you'll get it when you're older. You'll get it when you're older. Listen, son. Listen, son. I'm glad we've had this moment. I'm glad we've had this moment where we can sit down and we can just talk. Hey, how's your friend? What's your fucking friend's name? Kramer? How's your friend Kramer? What is he doing? What is he doing these days? He's getting women. He was the fucking guy. I remember he came over, every time he came over to play, he came in a tux. He was fucking 8 years old. He came with a tux and a top hat and a cane. Fucking 8 years old with a cane. What are you doing 8 years old with a cane? Only 8-year-olds I've seen with canes were the fucking polio victims back in the 20s. I mean, this is fucking ridiculous. Kid didn't have polio, so what the fuck he's got a cane for? I asked him, 8-year-old goes fashion. Like, fuck you know about fashion? You're 8 years old. I was still wearing a diaper at 8 years old. What the fuck are you talking about fashion? He just shrugged me off and kept playing. I mean, Jesus Christ. I knew that kid from that day on. From that day on, he was gonna be a real player. From that day on. He's got 4 girlfriends right now. Do any of them know? None of them know? That's a fucking boy. How many girlfriends you got, Tony? 6? What? 6 women. Simultaneously, 6 girls. Holy shit. Do any of them know? They do. The fuck, Tony? What? Why do they like it? Do they like you guys all do it to get? Whoa, Tony, listen, hey Tony, listen, I'm not gonna ask any more questions because that's privacy invasion, but that's you, kiddo. That's my genes in you, eh? So I remember this time I graduated high school back in fucking 1946, I think. Fucking we had this big graduation party. Big graduation party, huge graduation party. We got these big, beautiful women here, right? Big, large gluteus maximuses. They came in here, they were doing all the dances. And I remember I got 8 of them all together. And I was like, hey, listen, we're going to make ourselves a meal tonight, eh? I'm going to make a fucking fantastic Italian meal out of all of you. And that's exactly what happened that night. Listen, you're growing up just like your pops. That's what I need. You're not even, you're good fucking, you're a good kid. You're a good kid. You're going to be alright. You're going to be alright. Hey, Capriccio, listen. Before I am asking you for another cup of wine, I don't want to hear no bullshit about, I got to go to the cellar. It might be a minute. I don't want to hear no bullshit about what kind. I don't want to hear no bullshit about, okay, sir. I want you to look at me, shake your fucking head, and walk away. I need another cup of red wine right now. Oh, my Jesus Christ. I already drank a bottle. I don't give a fuck that I just drank a bottle. I need to drive home? No shit, I have to drive home. It's a fucking bottle of wine. You can't drive off a bottle of wine, jackass? Jesus Christ. What are you a fucking lame-o. You're lame. Jesus Christ. Give me the whole bottle. That'll be $50. I'll pay you $50 fucking dollars. Do you think I don't have $50? Who do you think I am, Capriccio? Who do you think I am? I got $1 million in the bank. Jesus Christ. Yeah, give me my phone. I haven't even got my Mostaccioli. I ordered Mostaccioli 50 minutes ago. 53 minutes ago I ordered my Mostaccioli. I got my son with the bolognese, but I also ordered the baked Mostaccioli with a little bit of mozzarella on top. I didn't get my baked Mostaccioli, eh? Where's my baked Mostaccioli? Oh, you're stuttering now. You're stuttering now. Listen, Capriccio, I'm gonna tell you something. I'm gonna tell you something, Capriccio. I knew a kid just like you. His name was Jack. You know, and he was a real jackass. And I remember he asked all these questions. He talked about all this stupid shit. He was so unnecessary. He was just unnecessary, number one. Like, you ask him, how's your day? Like, hey, how's your day? And he was like, why are you wearing that? It's like, did I ask you about what I was wearing? No, I didn't. I asked how your day was, goofy ass, and he was just like you. One night, all I wanted to do was talk about the weather. There was this big fucking snowstorm. They called it a Easter Sunday or whatever, a northern Easter, a nor'easter, some stupid shit like that, whatever they're coming up with nowadays. And he goes, does it look like I know? You know what I did? Boom. 4 jabs in the stomach, 3 jabs in the abdomen, 1 jab in the face. Dunzo. I couldn't take it. It was some bullshit. Literally, I didn't know what was going on. I mean, I tried to talk to this guy all my childhood. I gave him the benefit of the doubt. You know, he grew up without a dad. He grew up without a mom. He grew up in a foster home. You know? Maybe it was that. Maybe he was just a jackass because he grew up like a jackass. And you know what happened? He went out like a jackass. And Capriccio, you remind me just like him. So, if you want to change your life around, you got to do it right now. Like I said earlier. Like my boy Tony right here, my son. Like his grandmother told me. Life should not be followed like a recipe with cooking. Of course your recipe is going to shape your guidelines. Of course your recipe is going to make things make a little sense, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, you got to go in it with passion. You got to cook with passion. You got to go into life with passion. And Capriccio, you're running all by a recipe, and your recipe's not even good. Your recipe's fucked up. It's like making a lasagna with nothing but broccoli and shit. Right? Neither of which are ingredients, but I imagine in your jackass household they probably are, eh? Your mother probably sees you, hey Capriccio, you want a fucking lasagna? And she hands you a fucking plate of noodles and poop. You dumbass. Well, listen, I'm not trying to insult you, I'm just being honest. I'm being honest. I'm trying to help you fix yourself. Because you're coming up here being a total jackass in front of my son. And, number one, I'm not feeling too hot. Alright? I'm not feeling too hot. Alright? I told you I had a fucking cold. I told you this cigar was hitting a little too hard. And I need my mostaccioli. And you still come up here, ask some stupid questions. You get fucking real nervous. You start stuttering. You start asking me about stupid shit. And I just need you to get my mostaccioli. I need you to get my bottle of wine. I need you to... There's still not a box. How long ago did I ask about that fucking box? It has literally been 20 minutes since I asked about that box. I need a box for my son's bolognese. It's getting cold. It's getting cold. And I need my mostaccioli with my fucking mozzarella baked on top. That's what I need. Thank you. Goodbye, pussy. I better have my shit in 5 minutes. Jesus Christ. Hey, listen, son. I'm gonna go get... Fuck, son. I'm starving. I'm gonna go to the bathroom again. I gotta take another piss. I'm gonna wash my hands this time because I'm about to eat. Alright? But you sit here and you relax, alright? You sit here, you relax. I'll be right fucking back, eh? Alright, son. Atta boy. I'm gonna go get my shit, eh? Hey, Anton! Hey, Anton! How long on that mostaccioli? 5 minutes, I got you. Alright. Tony, I'm back. I'm back, Tony. Long piss. Long piss. Yeah, of course I washed my hands. Capriccio, what are you doing? Is that my bolognese? Is that my fucking... I'm a jackass. Is that my... you that fucking. Hold on, Capri. Before you go, let me make sure this fucking baked monster choli is good. It's fantastic. It's fantastic. God, Anton does it again. Hey, you know what, Capriccio? I forgive you everything. I forgive you for everything, Capriccio. You got me some fucking buttered bread too. It's fantastic. Hey, go tell Anton that. Go tell Anton that some good shit. Let him know it's fantastic. And you know what? I forgive you. Listen, and Capriccio, I want to apologize about your mother. You know, she's in the river now. She's at peace, you know. She was old. She was 85. She probably had 2 more hours left in her. All I did was accelerate it. But at the end of the day, it wasn't right for me to do that. I have control over the police departments down here. If they would have even stepped foot in my direction, I could have wiped them all out and swept new police department, you know what I mean? But I took it into my own hands. I did it prematurely. I'm sorry about your mother. You accept my apology? Good shit, I was just fucking with you. You think I'm sorry about that shit, eh? Get the fuck out of here, pussy. Bye. Go tell Anton I said I like it, eh? Listen. It's some good shit, eh? Fantastic bolognese. You need to talk to me about something. What do you need to talk to me about, Tony? You feel like I'm gonna be mad at you. What's wrong? What's going on? You got something to tell me. What's going on? Of course I promise I won't be mad. You're my son. What's wrong? You alright, son? Why are you tearing up? Why are you tearing up, boy? What is going on? What's wrong? You don't like girls? What are you talking about? You got 6 fucking girlfriends. What do you mean you don't like girls? What does that even mean? You like boys? What are you talking about? Like you're attracted to them? Like you're gay? Huh. Why do you have 6 girlfriends? You trying to overcompensate? Huh. Huh. Listen, son, I'm gonna tell you something right now. I love you to death, kid. And listen, does it look like I like penis? I don't fucking like penis, okay? But does it affect me if another man likes penis? Not one bit. Not one bit. So you know what, son? I love you. I love you, kid. I hope one day I'll be able to meet your future husband, your future boyfriend, your future fucking whatever. Of course I'm not fucking mad at you. Of course I'm not mad at you. Who the fuck do you think I am, kid? Why'd you think I was gonna be mad, eh? Because I'm too masculine. The fuck is... What does that have to do? What does that have to do with anything? Listen, Tony, let me tell you something. You can be masculine, you can be a man, without having to adopt all these fucking weird, traditional, honestly toxic traits. It's toxic. It's like toxic waste. It's bad. It destroys the environment. It destroys your society with these toxic traits. I mean, I might as well give it a name here. It's like fucking toxic masculinity. That's kind of what it is. It's kind of like this fucking toxic masculine type shit. You know, I might as well use that. I might as well say that right now. I'm gonna fucking copyright that shit. I'm gonna be like Walt Disney. Anyway. Listen, Kev. You can be a man and still be fucking masculine. But like men, it's alright. Doesn't make you any less of a man. At the end of the day, you got a dick and balls, ain't you? Fuck does it matter for me? God damn that cigar. You got a friend? What's wrong? What's up with your friend? Huh? You and your friend made a secret club. What's this club? It's an after school thing. What are you fucking doing in there? You're talking about society and shit? Coming out to each other or whatever? Some good shit, kid. What's your friend? What's your friend? Your friend gay? What do you mean this one hasn't been heard of before? What are you talking about? Your friend doesn't feel like themselves. What does that fucking mean? Your friend doesn't feel like themselves. What does that mean? They don't feel like a man. What do you mean? Then fucking, if they don't feel like a man, they don't want to be a man, fucking, who gives a shit? Listen, hey, this is one thing I gotta tell you, hey. There was this fucking guy. There was this guy, he was, remember Area 32, back down on fucking, back down in Brooklyn. Remember when I tell you about those fucking cougar strippers? One of them wasn't even a woman. I remember one night I was like, damn, that's one beautiful woman. She spoke and I fucking jumped a little bit. It was a dude. You know, and, hey, listen. If your friend doesn't want to be a guy, tell him to put on some fucking makeup or whatever. Wear a dress. You know, what if he just changed? What if this is what he did? What if instead of going by he went by she? What if he did that? And then you manipulated the social constructs around it, and then everybody else started calling him a she. Fuck it. That's she. Whatever she wants to do, eh? Whatever she wants to fucking do, eh? Listen, it doesn't bother me. Listen, it doesn't bother me. This is my thing. I don't give a fuck what you are, number one. You could be a goddamn... You could be a goddamn fucking... You could be a fucking turtle. You could be a goddamn giraffe. If you can make money, if you can talk to me normal, if you're not a piece of shit, I don't care. He's worried about his church? Who gives a fuck about the church, eh? Who gives a fuck about the church, eh? Do you know how much fucking property the Catholics own around here? You know how much money the fucking Catholics own around here? Do you know what the fucking Pope is doing? Think I give a fuck about the Pope? Yeah, get the fuck out of here, eh? And tell him to do what he wants. At the end of the day, who's living his life? He's the only one living his life. Who gives a shit what anybody else says, eh? You're the only one living your life. Why would you care? Why would you care what your priest says? Does your priest live your life? No, your priest lives his own life. The priest lives the priest's life, okay? Your friend lives her own life. That's it. As simple as that. You each live your own life. And it doesn't matter what anybody else says. It doesn't matter if someone calls you ugly. It doesn't matter if someone calls you a piece of shit. It doesn't matter if somebody says you're going to hell or whatever. At the end of the day, at the end of the fucking day, you are your own being. You gotta live. And you gotta be happy. You gotta accept things you can't change. You can't change who you like. You can't change how you feel. You gotta accept that you feel that way. You gotta embrace it and you gotta live. You gotta enjoy it. You gotta let it empower you instead of being broken down with it. You know, when... You know, fucking... Gotta let that shit empower you, kid. Can't let anybody break you down for it. Listening. I hope you and your friends find your footing. I know all these fucking people out here, eh? I know these fucking politicians and shit. I know even people down the block, I hear them say this shit all the time. They drop that fucking F word, I hate that shit. Call everybody that shit, I hate that shit. It's ridiculous. Don't say that shit. Listen, this is how I was raised, Tony. This is how I was raised. Number one. We're all human beings. We got souls, spirits. It doesn't matter what someone looks like, talks like, acts like. Well, it matters what someone fucking acts like. If you act like a jackass, if you're like fucking Capriccio right over there, you're gonna get hit, you're gonna get smacked upside your fucking head. You're a dumbass. But you're still a human. You know. That's all that matters, eh? It doesn't fucking all the other bullshit. It's all the other shit's stupid. All the other shit's stupid. All the other shit is stupid, kid. Alright, Tony, what if, you wanna go home? Alright, kid. I'll bring you home. How much money do I leave for Capriccio, eh? $25. You think he deserves all that after all the bullshit? You're right. Yeah. Right. $25 for him. Right down on the table. I love you, kid. I love you, kid. I love you, kid. Hey, and what I said about what I said about that shit, about cougars, you gotta listen to me. I'm telling you. When you're old enough to go in that gentleman's club, you gotta go to you gotta go to the Cougars. Area 32, you gotta do it. Best fucking place down in Brooklyn. I'm telling you, kid. I'm telling you. Alright. You get on now, kid. You get on now. Walk. Your mom's outside for you. Go get her. Love you, kid. Miss him already. Fucking miss him already. Hey, Capriccio, come over here for me, buddy. Listen. My son told me to give you $25 for what I thought was a piss poor job. Piss poor job. But you know what? You're a human being. So I'm gonna give you the 25. What do you mean they're outside? What do you mean they're fucking outside? Who's outside? Davis? The fuck, Davis? What are you talking about? Fucking Davis is outside. We got Davis. We got rid of Davis fucking 4 months ago. He wants you. He wants me. What does he want? He wants my life. Are you fucking serious? Jackass thinks that he's just gonna take me out like that. Thinks he's gonna fucking do that. He's with the whole fucking mob? What did they... Can we pay him off or something? We can't. Fuck. Well, I'm fucking glad Tony's not here, eh? Whoa. Okay, my hands are up. Whoa, holy shit, they just busted in. Hey, Capriccio, get to the fucking back. Get Anton. Get him to the back. Get him to the back. I don't want y'all involved in this. It's none of your shit. It's none of your shit. Alright? Capriccio, go to the back. They just fucking busted in here. My hands are... Alright, my fucking hands are up. You want the $1 million in my bank account. Are you a jackass? You're asking me for my $1 million in my bank account. You're gonna have to cut my dick off and feed it to me before you fucking take $1 million in my bank account. You sicko. Who do you think I am? You think I'm gonna give up $1 million like that? You're gonna take my life. Hey, listen, kid. You can fucking kill me. You can shoot me right here, right now. But mark my fucking words. I will see you in hell. And trust me, when I fucking see you, it's gonna be like no other. You son of a bitch! You son of a bitch! You motherfucker! You motherfucker! You think you can just do this to me? You think you can just do this to me, motherfucker? You think you know who I am? Ah! Fuck! Oh, you think you can just do this to me? You motherfucker! Fuck! You piece of shit! You piece of shit! You think you can fucking do this to me? My fucking words. Mark my fucking words. I'll meet you in hell. You motherfucker.